So I'm going to show you all the cards that I pulled from the podcast from the 1987 Tops pack. If you want to listen to actually it being opened there, just listen to the podcast. I'm always trying to simulcast, so I did it at the same time. But this time, I must not have hit the record button, but I'm going to show you all the cards I got anyway. And if you didn't listen to the podcast and you're just watching the YouTube video, make sure you go to AV's Ripping Wax Packs, my Twitter handle. It's at Ripping Wax Packs, and put a comment in there, and I'll get your name. And on the next time that we have the wax pack break on YouTube for the next pack that we do for the next podcast, I'll pull a name out of there and I'll give you a card from this pack, because there's actually a good card in this pack. I know it's 1987 Tops and they're not worth a lot, but it's a cool card. So I'll show you the cards right now, and then if you comment on the Twitter handle, just make sure you put your name on there. I'll put all the names in like a hat or something, have a drawing, and then I'll get a hold of you somehow, or I'll say your name on the air here, and then you can send me a private message to give me your information so I can send you the card. Okay, so here are the cards. I opened the pack, and I actually ate the piece of gum. I thought I had it on video, but it was just during the podcast. So here's the pack that I opened. Ate the gum. The Spring Fever baseball that I never won. I entered the sweepstakes but never won. First card is my least favorite. Not Whitey Herzog. I like him, but the manager cards. There's the first one. Bob Boone, and like I said on the podcast, if you listened, they had a little piece of information about the person at the bottom that was supposed to be interesting. So his said, Bob adheres to martial arts exercise program. Wow, thanks for the awesome information there about Bob Boone. That's all he did that was really fun and interesting. Ron Shepard, Mike Diaz, Jeff Reardon, Jose Oquendo, multifaceted player. He could play every position. I think they did that in a game once with him. Larry Sheets, Al Nipper, Zane Smith, Cliff Speck, Orioles leader card. Next two cards are pretty good. Mike Schmidt, All-Star card. I know they're not worth much, but Mike Schmidt is the man. He was awesome. He's a Hall of Famer. And the next card, this is the one that you're going to be putting in a comment to me that I can pull your name out of a hat if you comment on my Twitter feed at Ripping Wax Packs. Barry Larkin. I always loved Barry Larkin. Living in Ohio, I was an Indians fan, but I like the Reds too. They played in the American and National League, so I could kind of root for them too. But always an Indians fan because I'm from Akron, Ohio. Barry Larkin rookie card. So that's the card that I'll put in a sleeve and a top loader here in a second, and you could have a chance to get that card. I'll send it to you. Dennis Eckersley, the Eck. He was a great pitcher. Joel Skinner, Dodgers leader card. Another thing that those leaders cards weren't great, but had some good information about their team and the leaders on their team on the back. And last but not least, with all the gum stains all over it, everybody's favorite card and player, Ron Karkovice. He was a hard worker. Didn't have a great career, but he was a hard worker. I respect anybody that was in the major leagues. I was hoping someday I could get some of these guys and interview them. Ron Karkovice would be a guy I'd like to interview. He seemed like a hard worker and a good dude. All right, well, that was all the cards from the 87 Wax Pack. Remember, put your name, comment on my at Ripping Wax Packs Twitter handle on Twitter, so you can get a chance to get the Barry Larkin rookie from the 1987 Tops pack. and be looking forward to the uh, Twitter page and the next pack that we rip next week, and then we'll talk about that one. Have a good one.